All right, fourth graders, so let's get our math books out and open them to page 535. Today we are comparing decimals, okay? So you guys already know how to compare numbers and you're really good at comparing numbers. And comparing decimals is no different than that, okay? So you're gonna take your numbers that you have. So number 1 has 39 100ths to 42 100ths. And you have to think to yourself, which one is bigger? Which one is closer to a dollar, okay? So as you're looking at it, you're going to think, well, 42 is closer to a dollar, and we all know the alligator eats the bigger number. Okay? They have a model for you, but if you can understand that if you just take away the 0 and the decimal point and you're just comparing 39 and 42, you're going to breeze right through this assignment. The trickiest part for you is going to be like for number 3, for example. They have 7/10 compared to 54 hundredths. Now it's hard to compare tenths with hundredths because they're not in the same range, right? They're tenths and hundredths, and that's hard. But you can rewrite it because we know that to get tenths to 100ths, all we're really doing is adding a 0. So if we add that 0, and then we have our space, and we're comparing it to 54. Now we're comparing 70 hundredths with 54 hundredths, and everything is in hundredths, and it's great. So now 70 compared to 54, we know that 70 is the bigger number. Why don't you go ahead and do number 4 and do number 5. They're both comparing hundredths and tenths. You can see that. So don't forget to add that extra 0, so you're comparing hundredths across the board. All right, so number 4 has 1 and 15 hundredths compared to 1 and 3 tenths. So I'm going to go ahead and add my 0, and I'm going to have 1 and 15 hundredths compared to 1 and 30 tenths. Now if I take out the decimal points, I have 115 or 130. If I was the Cookie Monster, I would want 130 cookies because 130 is bigger. For number 5, they have 4 and 5 tenths compared to 2 and 89 hundredths. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to add in that 0, so I'm comparing everything in hundredths. And I have 4 and 50 hundredths compared to 2 and 89 hundredths. So we all know that 4 is bigger than 2, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that one. All right, down to the bottom. I hope you're catching on. If you're not, make sure you give me a Hangouts message, okay? 6, 7, 8, and 9. Go ahead, do them by yourself, pause the video, and then when you unpause it, we'll go back and do them together. All right, so I'm going to go through, and I'm going to add my zeros to my ones that are not already in hundredths, because I can't compare when you're not the same, right? And then I can look, 90 or 81? 90. 106 or 6D? 106. 25 or 30? 30. 2.61 or 3.29? 3 is bigger than 2. And there we are. Okay. You have an assignment on Google Forms that you're going to go ahead and complete. That is your only math assignment today. There is no IXL for you because you also have Spelling City, you have Science, you have Social Studies, and you have Reading. So you're just going to do the math assignment today, and then we'll relook at doing some IXL later in the week. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully, fourth graders, I will see you at 11 a.m. on our Google Hangouts call. I'm pretty excited.